To the ranking show. Back to ranking sports stuff today. But yes, we are the show that ranks anything and everything. Worst of first, brought to you by Flurry Sports. Luke Reimer in the middle, Trevor Land on the right, Zach Bruner speaking. And NFL draft is coming up in a few weeks. A lot of people like to get like the draft gear, I suppose, most notably the draft hats ahead of time and wear it along with it. And a lot of people just collect the draft hats every single year. I'm kind of surprised I don't do that. It might be something I start getting into, but we shall see. But we're going to rank all the best ones this year. I think most notably, I mean, maybe you guys heard of something different. I'm not sure. I think most notably this year's people are happy with compared to at least the past few years. There's been some pretty shitty hats lately, though.
I feel like every year for the past 10 years has been like the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Agreed, but I think this year was. I don't think they're outstanding. I think they're a lot better, though.
And maybe I'm coming in here a little blind. I've only seen a couple of them, so I'm excited for this show.
Okay. I don't think they are. They were just trying to do too much in recent years. And this year is a lot more simple.
Simple's most of the time better when it comes to like fashion and shit like that.
Yeah, I would say so. So people at home, obviously, if you're listening to the podcast, subscribe, rate and review. We appreciate you. But to join in on the fun, you're definitely going to be wanting to watch us over on YouTube, the Flurry Sports YouTube channel. We will have the hats up as we rank them. So definitely go and do that. But if you are just choosing to listen, the hat is going to be, and it's all by New Era. So it's the logo on top, like it's a double logo or whatever, but it's the logo on the front. And then on the side, there's like a patch that is city/team specific. So you'll see some of them definitely honor the city more so. Some are dog shit completely, but some honor the team as well. A lot of times the history. I think it's kind of cool, but definitely some misses out there. So we'll go over them all. If you're watching live, again, also appreciate you. If you're watching after the fact, let us know your favorites, which ones you absolutely despise, and everything in between. Definitely let us know what we mess up on. Anything else before we just jump straight into it, though? Other than the fact that it looks like the live on Twitter is broken. But aside from that,
yep.
Yeah, we should be good to go. I've been stumbling over my words trying to figure out what the hell's happening. Are we live on YouTube? Did that work? Does anybody know that fact or not? Let me look really quick. Luke, have you traveled to Subway at all again lately?
Yeah, Subway's been good lately. I've been going a couple times a week now. They figure their shit out.
I don't understand the thought process, though. So you went 2 times in a row.
Oh, I told you.
Out of nowhere, and it was terrible. We are live on YouTube. Good news. But then you're like, you know what? We need to ramp it up. We need a bigger sample size. We need to start going to Subway multiple times a week.
Well, I told you where I work. There are only 2 places. Well, there's 3 places to get food. That like is not a local place where you have to sit and wait for the food to be cooked. Right? I only have half hour for lunch.
Okay.
It's McDonald's, Subway, or Quick Trip. And I've been going to Quick Trip a lot. And don't get me wrong, I love Quick Trip. But eating a cheeseburger every day kind of gets to you. And so I thought the same way about McDonald's. So Subway, like at least you get some veggies in there, you get some sauce, some good sauce. So I've been trying a bunch of different sandwiches out, and I've landed on a really good one.
Okay, I would love to hear it.
Ham, turkey, bacon, extra cheddar. Okay.
Okay.
Lettuce, spinach, green pepper, pickles, onions, cucumbers, oil, vinegar, salt and pepper, and yellow mustard.
That's too much.
Oh, it's so good.
I think I'm all in.
Yeah, it's an incredible sandwich on Italian urban cheese.
Okay.
I'm against the lettuce and spinach combo.
No, the spinach.
I probably would have gone just spinach. To be
okay,
fair.
that's fair. That's fair. The spinach is it's there for the nutrients, but the lettuce is more of a good crunch.
That's fair. I think I would have added pepper jack instead of cheddar, and I think I probably would have put jalapenos on there.
Yeah.
Subway jalapeno is very hit or miss, though.
Yep.
Yeah, my only reasoning for not putting jalapenos on there is I don't want to be in the bathroom all day at work.
That's fair. I would add Chipotle Southwest over yellow mustard, but that's just me.
Never had it, so I don't know.
Yellow mustard.
They have some terrible dressings, though.
Yellow mustard's the best. I think it goes on everything.
At least, like if you get plain yellow mustard, I feel like it's the same for the most part across the board. So you're not really risking anything there.
Right.
I feel like everybody gets the same type of yellow mustard too.
Feels that way. It's like French's, right? Or is it Heinz? One of the two.
Either or.
I feel like everybody goes French's.
I think so. But I feel like I've had both and I can't tell the difference. Whereas like ketchup, everything else, but like mustard, I feel like we perfected it. And we're like, you know what? Why even compete with each other? We're just going to price it the same. We're going to do everything the same. Let's just celebrate it.
It's so good.
It is good. It's really good. Let's talk about things that aren't as good. So let's talk about the 2024 NFL draft hats. I said some are better, but we're going to start with some really bad news, to be honest. I'm going to break bad news off the top. But first, the ranking tiers is going to be God tier. It's going to be pretty nice, meh, garbage, and then finally, where we're starting, NA for now. And that's because there's 3 of them that aren't out.
Ooh.
When the rest of them came out. So we'll start with this one, though, the Browns. And we'll look at it more closely later because this is one that is the new design, but you can't find the actual one anywhere. It's just the graphite version. So disqualified for me. Can't do it. The Texans have not released one. So they're
okay.
Can't have it there. I'm not sure why they didn't. I think they might have new uniforms coming out and they didn't want to release the uniforms ahead of time. And then the other one's the Jets. Ooh. And again, it could be that. There's also a rumor that there's a new Jets logo coming out.
Oh, I was going to say, I feel like the Jets would be a hot seller.
I think Texans too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Especially now after the Diggs trade today, people getting excited. Their Super Bowl odds skyrocket. Interesting. But yeah, so we got the 3 on the bottom tier. No other ones will go there. So we laid the groundwork. Let's jump into this then. I think this looks good. So again, we're starting with Arizona Cardinals, plain red hat. We got that logo with like the shadow 3D on there, which is good. And then their patch on the side is the state of Arizona. It says Rise Up, Red Sea. I don't mind it. Like I've looked at them all, I suppose, but compared to some of the others that they've chosen for the patch, I think they at least tried, which is good in my book.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I mean, obviously, I've seen none of these. So I'm coming in. This is the first one I've seen. The patch, to your point, they tried. There's some design there, and I think for what the Cardinals logo is, which is overall, in my opinion, pretty boring, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not usually a fan of red, like overly red things. This is not a bad looking hat. I don't love that the Arizona on the side is in black, but I guess what else do you kind of put there that's going to make the red stand out on a red hat?
Yeah, I think that's very fair. So looking at the tiers here, I'm in between meh and pretty nice, I would say.
Yeah, I'm cool for pretty nice.
Trevor?
Yeah, I'm pretty nice.
Well, didn't say that. Okay, next one. We got the Falcons, black hat. And so then just the Falcons logo on the front. State of Georgia on the side. We got the star in Atlanta, and it says Rise Up. I think maybe a little bit. I feel like they tried a little less than the Cardinals. It's just a little less exciting, I guess, to me personally.
I like this more than the Cardinals. I love this. This reminds me of like back in the Mike Vick days, how that black kind of stood out. Those black and I know we're not ranking uniforms, but this reminds me of those black uniforms, which are sick. I'm all for it. This is we've only done 2, but this is my number 1 so far.
I'm meh only because I feel like the secondary logo should be smaller, and I feel like it's way too big. And also it loses points because I don't think if anybody asked me to point to Atlanta on a map, couldn't do it. I have had no idea Atlanta was there. So it's a meh for me.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so for the people at home, it's an outline of Georgia and then says Rise Up. I like Rise Up. I think that's one of the best slogans of any NFL team. I just think the state of Georgia looks terrible.
Yeah.
It looks like Wisconsin with less flair.
It's not a great shape for a state either.
No, like I feel like they should have done something else, but I'm not sure what it would have been.
And like
I'm in between pretty nice and mess still, though.
The star is not like I feel like they could have put something else instead of a star, but yeah.
I recently read that Atlanta is now 3rd in the nation in HIV cases.
Shout out.
And somebody
so-
posted, I really want to see the top 2, and I do.
True. I mean, I think it's a public safety thing. They definitely should release that.
Mhm.
So Luke, are you on God tier or pretty nice?
I'm in God tier, I think. I like the black.
Okay. I think we'll put it on pretty nice then. I'm guessing a lot will end up there, but that's fine. We got the Ravens next, and it's that same black Ravens logo on the front. On the side is Maryland. They got the Ravens like a little checkered thing there, filling it in, which is nice. And it says "Play like a Raven."
Bad slogan.
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is trash.
Bad.
The flag isn't even correct. There's no red in that flag, and a
True.
raven looks like one word. So this is trash.
Yeah, I agree, Trevor.
I want to like it, but yeah, that slogan's horrible.
It's weird. Baltimore merch is usually pretty nice.
Baltimore wants to be New England too bad.
Like their whole vibe of their team is cool.
Yeah.
Like it should just be way cooler. Play like a Raven. Like what? When's the last time you won?
Right.
Like you can't do that when you aren't the champions. Doesn't
Side
work.
note, Derrick Henry's going to look sick in those black and purples.
They should do all black week 1.
Yeah.
It'll be terrifying. Okay, Bills. Bills Mafia on the side, outline of New York, which typically I hate, but I like that they're kind of repping that they are New York's team. I'd like it if they took that on a little bit more, since they are the only New York team. But still, it doesn't like wow me.
Yeah, I kind of like that they're, like you said, that they're kind of, going into the fact that like we're New York. Although you think of New York, you're not thinking of the Bills right away.
Correct.
So, but could they do anything different? Probably not. This is a meh to me. I'm going to put it in pretty cool. I like the blue color of it.
I'm going to go meh because I think they had an opportunity with Bills Mafia here to do something really cool, and they just put New York on it instead, and I don't like that.
They should have did like a solo cup.
Yeah, I mean, that would have looked good too with the red and the blue. I do agree they played it safe, but I do like that blue over a lot of the others. So I'm going to put in pretty nice. Next, we got Panthers. It says keep pounding on the side. It's got North Carolina and South Carolina on there, I guess, for some reason.
Bad.
And there's a palm tree. There's a moon. I'm not really sure what's going on, to be honest. I'm not from there, but I don't get it.
This is like Charlotte Hornets hat.
Yeah. The color is awesome. I love it, but there's too many symbols. You can't pick both states. You just can't do that. So I think this is garbage.
This is one to me where it's like, how every now and then, like I just bought a new Brewer hat, and they had like these wild, wacky colors that aren't even like the Brewers. Like there's like a lime green hat with the Brewer logo on it. That's what this kind of reminds me of.
Yeah, it's weird. There's something wrong about it. So Trevor's in garbage. I would go probably garbage. What about you?
Yeah,
Luke?
I'm cool with garbage.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
shout out Randy in the chat, by the way.
Randy.
Bears. We got the state outline, but it's a bear coming out of it. It says "Da Bears." If there's a Bears fan watching this, I actually kind of want to know if they like the whole Chris Farley "Da Bears" thing. Chris Farley, the whole SNL stuff, but like I like, do they enjoy that this is on the side of their hat? I guess for me, I like it, but as a Bears fan, I don't know if this is a hat for Bears fans.
Yeah. I also don't love this Bears logo. I like the C better. Like I think if you're doing an animal logo, you got to make it a little more cartoonish.
You mean the main one?
Yeah. This logo that's on this hat.
Yeah.
Their other logo, where it's just a C.
Right. I mean, like, you don't like the main logo here, not the bear that's coming.
Correct.
Not.
I like the bear coming out of Illinois. I don't love the main logo on the front.
I also just noticed you don't see my mouse, so I was pointing, but it doesn't matter.
I'm going with garbage because you can't say, "Oh, we're going to move to Arlington Heights" and then put a star in Chicago. For one, and two, it gives me like California vibes, and I don't like it.
Where are they moving the star then, Trevor?
Just a half an inch up.
I don't care. You can't claim Chicago if you want to move out.
They're still there. This is the 2024 hat.
The Packers Stadium isn't in Green Bay.
True. Yeah, they should move.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Okay, so Trevor's not garbage. Luke, what did you say? I think to be fair, I think I'm on God tier. I like it a lot.
I'm gonna play in the middle, you guys. I'm in the meh.
Okay. So goes perfectly in the middle. We're all over the map there. We got another black one here with the Bengals. I love the Bengals colors,
Yeah.
but so I love the front logo. They got Ohio on the side with the tiger stripes. Says Who Day. For me, it's God tier. I think this is great.
Gotcha. Like for a hat like this is probably the best color combination that you can have.
The color combination is great, but what the hell is on the side? I mean, you can't claim a whole state when you're one of 2 teams in that state.
Yeah, but who the fuck cares about the Browns?
Yeah, I think you do.
But I think their fans are a lot louder than the Bengals, though.
Yeah, but they don't have Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
I don't know.
completely agree.
I'm still meh. I mean, you got to put some fucking effort into the side. I like the colors, but with a Bengal tiger, you had so much you could have done that was cool.
Okay, I mean, spoiler alert, this is one of the better ones. So, like, you could do more with the side. I get that. They didn't. So, I'm putting it pretty nice. Between God tier and Beth. We got Cowboys. You'd think Cowboys would go all in. Okay, never mind. We got the Browns is the one we already disqualified. They got Dog Pound on the side. The state, is what it is. So, it's an okay hat. Now, here's the Cowboys. Got the logo on the front. For whatever reason, I think this looks the worst out of all the logos. Maybe it's because it's so simple. But the way they layered it looks weird to me.
It's because it's rounded, not pointed.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, trippy to look at. Side is Texas with American flag inside of it, and it says America's team, which again, for people who don't know the history, they only have it because the Steelers turned it down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the stupidest slogan in sports.
Yep.
I hate this.
See, I would love it if it didn't have the 3D rounded. Like, I think the Dallas logo is incredible. Just a star might be the best logo in sports. And I love the Texas with the American flag. But the rounding, I'm never going to wear it. Of course, I would never wear it. But if I was a Cowboys fan, I probably wouldn't wear it because of that logo or that round 3D look. So I'm going meh.
I'm going garbage. To your point, I get what they're trying to do with the layering, but Cowboys are too iconic to fuck with.
Also, because it's so simple, like when you just outline the star, it looks like 2 stars, and then you outline the outline, and it's like there's 10 fucking stars here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Broncos logo on the front. Love their logo. They got Broncos Country on the side, which Russell Wilson has forever ruined. I can't believe they're still rolling with the slogan. And then I don't think this is Colorado's state flag, but maybe it is. It's just 3 stripes and then a crappy C in there.
I'm pretty sure it is. The colors are just wrong, but let me pull it up.
Okay. I mean, I hate the side. That is
okay.
Flag.
It is.
It's the worst side yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the whole state should change it then.
Yeah, that's the state flag.
Okay. Shit. Well, take notes from Minnesota. They just did a vote to change their flag. So I hate this garbage.
Did you know that North Carolina is the only, or is it North Carolina or Virginia? One of them is the only flag that has boobs on it.
Shout out.
Yeah,
see,
but
that should have been on the Panthers side. They should have done that flag.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this hat. It's too bright.
Garbage.
Okay. I like the brightness.
I'm in meh.
Garbage, meh. I said garbage. I don't agree with my own statement, but I'm going to stick to it. Okay. We got the Lions logo, baby blue hat. We got both Michigans, the Wisconsin one and the actual Michigan one. Stripes in the real Michigan, stars in Wisconsin, and then it says One Pride. I don't like the side at all. I think it's lazy and dumb.
Yeah, stripes aren't great.
No.
This is going back to my Bears take. Like, the Lions need to go back to their old logo with the old lion. This is too realistic.
It would have been a great opportunity to put that on the side.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I'm going meh.
Yeah,
I think the Lions logo is one of the best with the accents. I think that's awesome. But to your point, the side is
Yeah. So that lands in meh. Packers are up. The dark green, I'm happy they did that over the yellow or anything else. I think that looks clean. Packer logo. And then we got a Wisconsin outline. Star in Green Bay. It says Go Pack Go. It's simple, but I think it does look pretty good. I think pretty cool for me.
Yeah, this is I love this hat.
They're
I
pretty
mean,
nice.
spoiler, when we do Lombardi sweep, I'll probably be wearing this hat. Because I'm a Pack fan, obviously, but the green and the simple yellow is great.
I'm gonna go meh solely because with the silver background, at least from this angle, it looks like the logo's kind of falling off. But to your point, they didn't go yellow, and that's big.
Packers have a lot of terrible hats.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy that this one's nice. I like it. Texans disqualified. Colts, we got the horseshoe falling victim to the same kind of thing as the Cowboys. It's just a weird layering thing. We got state of Indiana, star in the middle, says for the shoe. I don't like it. I think it's garbage.
The logo is all fucked up, and the maybe because I've been watching a lot of Sycamore basketball, but that reminds me of Indiana State on the left.
Yeah, this is the most fucked up logo there is. Way worse than Dallas. This is trash.
White and silver do not layer well.
No, they really don't. Jacksonville got the teal Jaguar in the front. State of Florida on the side with a weird stripe thing says Duval. I think it's okay. It's kind of in the middle for me.
Yeah, I like this one. It reminds me of Maurice Jones-Drew days.
It's meh for me too.
Luke, are you meh?
Yeah, I'm cool with
meh. Okay. Chiefs. We got Chiefs Kingdom on the side. It looks kind of like a decimal reader here, maybe. In the state of Kansas or Missouri. Rather.
They did half of Missouri.
Oh, yeah. So they kind of hybrided them. They just did Kansas City, kind of, I think. Which is cool. Right? Or is that Kansas? It shouldn't be Kansas, though.
I say it looks like a shortened, like a squished Missouri.
Yeah. It looks like when you put like a picture into a document and you try to stretch it over, squish it down, it doesn't look right. That's what that looks like to me.
It looks like Iowa a little bit.
I wonder if this is just Kansas City. This is just Kansas City, Kansas City, Missouri put together.
I don't love that.
Really? I like that. It's better than putting a stupid state.
Yeah, I guess.
And I love the decimals. I love that.
I was gonna say I do like what they did. They actually tried to make a kingdom look. I like that.
Yeah.
And I like that they're proud that it's loud.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I understand. I like the logo, the logo in front a lot.
I'm in pretty nice.
I'd agree.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We're cruising through these fast, and then we're gonna review at the end for the people maybe listening, angry, whatever. And speaking of angry, this hat makes me so angry.
No, this is garbage. Get this the fuck off the screen.
We got Chargers, baby blue. I like the way their colors come together. I think they've done good with their uniforms for the most part, and they've done really good with like marketing their team. And then they have the side of this hat, which is LA with a lightning bolt into it, saying established 1960. Who cares? You're just reminding people how long you've been bad.
Yep.
Like that's stupid.
Yep.
Also, show some love to San Diego. I don't care if you're there or not yet. You are not loved by LA. You are not accepted there.
That's true. They're just kind of covering up San Diego. Okay. I'm in garbage. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay. Got the other LA team. Got the Rams, says Rams House. And the state there. I like their colors. Again, very similar to the last. Again, doesn't blow me away, but I think it's pretty cool. And I like that they're taking ownership over the city.
Yep. I'm with you. I actually love this hat, except for they got to come up with something better than Rams House.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the outlier. I think it's garbage. You can't call it your house when you share it. I don't care if you're the better team.
Well, I will say they have the Super Bowl, though.
And Chargers are building their own thing to move out. I love that. Aren't they? Or no, they're not. But they had to build their practice facility forever away because it is the Rams house.
I would put this in God tier.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's pretty nice. We'll revisit it. I like it. That's fair. Got Raiders. Cool. Nothing really on the side except for words. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Which is great. I like this a lot. So I think it's simple, but I think it's at least meaningful, which puts it at pretty nice for me.
Yeah, I mean, silver and black is just an incredible color combination as well. Raiders have always had a great logo. This reminds me of Ice Cube NWA days. Like this is God tier for me as well.
I think the only thing having it short of a God tier, I think they missed a great opportunity to put the flame, the torch on the side. But other than that, love it.
They should have did the sphere.
They
Yeah,
should've. So is this a pretty nice?
pretty nice for me.
I'm in God tier.
I would go pretty nice as well.
Okay.
Okay. We got the Dolphins says go Fins, state of Florida, and an orange palm tree. I think the palm tree is really gross looking.
Yeah.
So meh.
Looks like a peacock.
Yeah.
I also hate this because, and I know he probably won't. I don't know. He probably won't work. He's not getting drafted. But I picture Tua in this, and I don't like that.
True.
And the saying is so. I don't care if that's your thing. Go Fins is just it's just bad.
This is another one too, where the cartoon logo is better. The dolphin with the helmet, that was an awesome logo.
Agreed. Completely agree. So
I'm in Matt or garbage, whatever you guys.
I'd
I
go
think
Mara
Meh.
garbage.
we'll go back. Okay, we got Vikings purple hat, Vikings logo has Minnesota, but the state's covered up by Skull Vikings large and a Viking ship. This is God tier for me.
Absolutely. I think the only thing I'd do is I'd take off Vikings. I think Skull speaks for itself, but that ship in the state is God tier. That's incredible.
Yeah, I guess my vote doesn't matter. I'm between God tier and pretty nice. So
They did one thing right. Okay, we got Patriots. Current logo on the front, old logo on the side, which I like. It says Forever New England, and it's got the whole New England shebang there. I think it's pretty good, pretty nice.
I'm God tier here. I've always loved the Patriots logo, both of these, and the dark navy blue is maybe the best color next to black for a hat.
I'd go God tier. I like it.
I'll continue our theme of being pro-American on the show too.
I do like that. I love that they use their old logo. I just don't like Forever New England for some reason. I don't really
That's
get it.
fair.
They're too good. They're too good of a franchise to have that as a slogan.
Yeah, for sure. Saints, black hat, weird logo thing going on the front. Then they got like a sloppy looking Louisiana, and it says Saints in it with the Saints logo. It's fucking garbage to me. I hate this hat.
It is. Gold's an incredible color, and they fucked it up. Plus, when you look at the Saints logo, there's a star there on New Orleans, and you wouldn't even know.
No.
And on top of that, their logo, they have it on there twice. The one they have on the side looks like it was poorly made. So this is trash.
Like, I don't get it.
I mean, they have so much they could do with the French Quarter, and they just decided, nah, the whole state of Louisiana.
It looks like the state's melting.
Yeah.
Yep.
It might
Giants, maybe. NY on the front, blue hat, the same hat blue as the Buffalo Bills one, it looks like. Has New York on the side, says Big Blue, and then they have the Giants logo or on the helmet. I don't really like the helmet. It's weird to me. I'm going meh.
This is, to me, it's the same exact thing as Buffalo Bills.
I'm going meh because of the side. I think the shading with the main logo, though, looks pretty cool. I'll give them credit for that.
I agree. Jets disqualified. Eagles, we got the teal, whatever that color would be. Eagle on the front. Then we got Pennsylvania. We got the Liberty Bell. And then it says Go Birds. I like it when they do the state and then they cover it up with something that's actually meaningful.
Yeah.
So I think this is pretty nice.
I'm also pretty nice. The logo, the logo is bright, and maybe it's just a contrast with the green, but I don't necessarily know that that's a bad thing. I do like the Liberty Bell is white though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, pretty good.
A lot of American history in that one.
True. Steelers, we got a black hat, Steelers logo on the side. I don't know. It's Pennsylvania. We got the Steeler stars, but they aren't the colors, which is the meaningful part of it. And it's a weird cross thing, and then it says Steel City Football. I don't like it.
It's garbage.
I've been pretty good, but I gave my take on black hats already.
Yeah, I like black hats. I don't know. It's kind of confusing me. It's weird. You're pretty nice. Trevor, you're in what?
Garbage.
Garbage. I'll put it in meh. Seahawks, Navy hat, Seahawks logo. I think that looks nice. Then we got the state of Washington with some weird design thing here. We got the 12th man flag, and then it says C, exclamation point, Hawks,
Hate it.
exclamation point.
Hate
Hate
it.
that.
Hate it.
Yeah, garbage.
Too much going on in the state of Washington there.
First of all, that's a horrible saying. Second of all, we need to cut the shit. You did not create 12th man. This is garbage. You can't claim it.
Yeah. 49ers, red hat, logo, California. And then a lot of things going on here. It says faithful. That's a shout out to the fan base. We got the pickaxe there. And then something maybe I don't see. It's gold there, though. I think it looks good. It's creative. They did something different, I feel like. So I'm going to go pretty nice.
This reminds me of Yosemite Sam from Looney Tunes, and I don't hate that at all. Yeah, I mean, pretty nice. It's like same for me.
Yeah, they tried. I don't think they hit a home run, but it's definitely a try, so it's pretty nice.
Pretty nice. Buccaneers, same red with their flag on the front. We got the state of Florida and kind of an American flag in a way, like
that
kind of going different directions. Then it says raise the flags.
That gives me Confederacy vibes. And
You're right,
we're
Trevor.
a pro-American podcast. I think it would have been much better if you have two cannons next to each other. We are an anti-Confederacy podcast. This is garbage.
Hey, so the majority of these side logos on the side have been like the state, but some have differed, right?
Yeah, a couple have
I think that they could have did something with like the pirate ship.
for sure.
Yeah.
They definitely they should have done a Vikings like thing.
Yeah, I think that would have been better.
Mhm.
I'm
Or it
in
could have
Matt.
just been a big skull or something.
Yeah, I'm in Matt here.
Yeah, I am too. Meh, garbage, whatever you want to say. Titans, navy blue logo. I think looks sick. I think it
Yeah.
looks great. Then the state of Tennessee with 3 stars, very plain, says Tighten up. I don't like the side really at all. I think it's boring.
I think the boring works here. Maybe just because how awesome the logo looks, but to me this is pretty good.
The logo's great. I think it would be better if the secondary logo wasn't there. So I'm going meh.
They should have did an Oilers logo there.
Oh, yeah, that would have been
They
nice.
should have, honestly. Then lastly, then we'll review it and reorganize. We got Washington Commanders, established 1932. No, you weren't. Changed your name. I feel like you got to start over. I hate the side. I really hate it. I think it's terrible.
Yeah, I hate it. Instead of doing the Commonwealth, they do the Capitol or something.
Yeah.
Also, I think two things. One, it would have been really funny if they put the state of Washington just to confuse people. And two, like you said, Zach, if they had established, but they had 3 different ones for each name,
That would be good.
that.
Yeah.
That would have been great. But for this, I'm going to put meh at best.
I think the logo sucks, and not the hat in general, but just the logo in general sucks.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. They should have put the Native American on the side. They've been talking about going back to the name. This could have been a nice, good way to test the waters a little bit, see how people are feeling about it. Did they hate the name or did they hate Dan Snyder? Need to know.
Did they have a logo when they were the football team?
It was just a W. I feel like it's a more simple W, right?
Yeah, I think that was better.
Yeah, I think it was in a circle, too.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
the football.
So I'm
team.
in garbage. Where's everybody else?
I'd go garbage.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight for this. Garbage is fine.
If Jack Del Rio was still there, they could have like storm the Capitol as their slogan. That would be sick.
Should
That'd
have
be great.
Just January 6th.
established January 6th.
Yeah, that would have been good. Okay. So we went through them quickly. We ranked them all. Now let's sort of reflect. Like I told you, they're not all very good on the side. So I think we were kind of harsh in the beginning, maybe on some of them. But is there any that we need to move up or down that you're kind of regretting?
I think for me, I think Arizona can go to God tier. To your
Really?
point, the side
I
has
disagree.
been horrible in a lot. I think the red works, and they tried, and it's their state flag, and I think it works.
Let me go back to it for
Well,
people at
okay.
home.
Well,
Like,
So
it's
people,
not just the state; it's the state and their flag. So I'll give them credit.
yeah, and it says Rise Up, Red Sea. I will say, I feel like they shouldn't have been able to say Rise Up.
Rise Up's the name
That's fair.
of a pot store right across the border in Upper Michigan.
Okay. And do you think that means they're God tier?
No, I disagree with Trevor. I think we ranked them perfectly.
Yeah, I think they're okay there. I think they're fine. I'm trying to think if there's any that need to go up into God tier.
I mean, I have 5, but then we're diluting God tier, so I'm fine leaving it.
Yeah.
Like I like the Bengals. That would be the next one I would want to move up if I'm ranking this line.
Really?
I think so.
I would do Falcons, Bengals, Packers, Rams, and Raiders. I would all put in God tier.
Really?
That's
I would go next one up for me would have been San Francisco.
Theirs is nice too. Is there any that we ranked as garbage that we feel doesn't deserve that label?
I like why. So we ranked Baltimore as garbage because of the state on the side, right? Okay, yeah, I don't hate that reasoning.
Well, and play like a Raven.
Yeah, you're okay. You're right.
Yeah, slogan was terrible.
I'm just looking for any reason to move the Ravens up because they're awesome.
Right, I fully get it. All of these had like embarrassing sides, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I can come around to the Bears being pretty nice, going through all that, looking at the others.
Okay. And I think I had them in my God tier. So
I had them in pretty nice.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, I think all the garbage ones are fair. Is there any in meh that you're feeling garbage about? I'm not. I don't think.
No, like, I think we ranked them fine. Like, yeah, I don't love the brightness on the first 3, but they're good hats.
I like the brightness for whatever that's worth. But then okay, so let's talk about God tier. We have 2 in this. Let's decide between them. We got the Vikings. We have the Patriots. We can look at them both again. So here we got the Vikings again. Skull Vikings on the side with the Viking ship and the state, but the state's really not that present, which I do appreciate as well.
Well, do you think it would be better or worse or the same if they just kind of eliminated the state part of it?
I like the state.
Yeah, it kind of encompasses it.
Okay.
I do like it.
All right.
But it's not making it like Indiana and stuff like that. The only thing they had is the state. I'm like, okay, get a personality.
Yeah,
it's
you're
weird.
right.
And then we got Patriots.
Right next to them.
Wow, look at that. Crazy. Okay. So it says Forever New England, the old logo, which I like, and then they have a bunch of New England states, kind of like the Vikings. They kind of hid most of them, which I do appreciate.
I mean, this is my number one. Like the old logo is just incredible.
It is.
The old logo is incredible. To your point, though, Zach, I think Forever New England takes it down a smidge, and I love the ship. It's not a secondary logo. It's not something you see. I think the Vikings won this one by a decent margin.
Do we know if Forever New England was like a quote? Like, is this a Robert Kraft quote?
Let me search it up. I got you.
Yeah, like I'm sure multiple people have said it, I suppose.
I wonder how different these hats would be if they all went the New England style and did the old logo on the side.
I know. Obviously, Packers can't really do much with, but like there's a few historic teams like that. Giants, you couldn't really do anything with, but like we said, the Dolphins would be super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Washington would certainly be polarizing, which is fun.
Right.
Yeah. There's a few of them that would be. You could do the old Buccaneer, that cream guy, the cream colored one. That would be fun. Yeah, I would like that. We should collab with that one TikTok girl who redesigns the logos and have her redesign the hats with that.
Yeah. Like I said, the Titans with the oil logo, I think would be cool.
Oh yeah. I mean, Oilers, everything. So good.
Okay, so apparently Forever New England is just a calling card. Nobody really created it. It wasn't a Kraft thing. It wasn't a Brady Bledsoe thing. And it's also technically Forever New England Patriots, not Forever New England. I like the new one better, but still.
Yeah, I like they didn't write Forever New England Patriots. That would have really, it wouldn't have been high for me if they did that. So I'm ranking Vikings ahead of New England.
It sounds like you both are, so I guess my vote doesn't matter, but Patriots would be my number one.
Okay, obviously they both say God tier, but the Vikings were saying is the winner. And do we have a worst out of the garbage tier? For me, it's the Saints.
Yeah, I mean it's got to be. The state is horrible.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't love Washington either.
No.
I think for me, it would have to be Colts, just because the main logo is so fucking
That's a
bad.
fair point.
But
Yeah,
Saints
that
are up
guy.
there, man.
What's going on here? It's like misaligned weirdly.
Yeah.
It's like they put the damn horseshoe on the horse wrong.
Right.
Can you imagine trying to look at that shit while drunk? You're already seeing double. Now you're seeing times 6? Hell no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, this is weird.
The front logo needs to like be moved up like 2 pixels.
Yeah.
Up and to the right.
And the side, the little cross, it gives me hospital vibes, which is fair.
It's like
because of Austin Collie, but still no.
It's like a mix of Indiana State and like Finland.
It's not great.
It is Finland, like it is, yeah. I mean, I would assume the whole cross is like, I feel like Indianapolis is sort of like the crossroads of America. I feel like everything sort of leads there. That's my guess, but even still, that's not cool. Like,
right?
Who cares?
It is the flag of Indianapolis,
which sure does, same reason. They just took it from that. But yeah. Not cool. Looks bad.
Okay.
So we will put them there. We'll put Saints there. These two are terrible. Hopefully these 3 are cool once we actually see them. But the Vikings are our winners.
Can you before we leave, can you go to the Browns?
Yeah.
They need to do something. They need to not have Ohio because the Bengals have Ohio.
I agree. Take that away.
Yep.
Also, the Ohio State flag is ugly as fuck, especially in black and orange.
Yeah, it looks weird. It looks like it's a little keychain with a little hole missing out of it. It's weird.
Right.
Don't like it. Let us know what your rankings are, though. What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? Let us know if you're going to buy your team's hat.
I probably will.
I might. I think the Packers one's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's up there. Anything before we get out of here?
I don't think so. Just hanging out. You guys got any big plans for the weekend?
WrestleMania. What are you talking about? The Rock is going to smack Cody Rhodes right in the mouth. It's going to be great.
Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
All-time Stone Cold, or I mean, I'm a big Eugene guy. If you haven't watched Eugene, you should go back. I'll send you some cool Eugene highlights. Everyone who knows who that is probably. I'm getting a reaction out of people, just so you know, just by saying his name. Stone Cold, though, is electric.
Okay.
So good.
I'm going to say this just because I want to see the comments melt down, if there are comments. Logan Paul, he's my favorite. To be fair, he does do some cool shit.
He's good.
And he's very good at being a heel, which is like half the battle. Plus, like, you can't say he hasn't improved the interest by a decent amount. Like, WWE didn't need it, but he has done a good job.
Yeah, he's great.
Are you guys Paul guys?
No.
Logan, yes. Jake, no.
I like them both, and I know I'm in the minority on that. But
I like Jake more than Logan.
I get why people don't like him. I think they're entertaining.
I think they're smart.
Yeah.
I think they're not likable, but I think that's their brand as well.
Yeah.
Well, they're just rich white kids that nobody's ever gonna like them.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's dying to see Mike Tyson kill Jake Paul. It's not gonna happen.
No.
Which is like, that's how all of these go. He's baited us again. He's gonna get so much money.
To your point, Jake Paul's a lot smarter than people give him credit for. I will say that.
Smart.
He's not some dumbass. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
I do like the charade of hyping up these really massive fights that end up horrible, and everyone knows Jake Paul's going to win, but nobody roots for him.
Well, it's the same thing every time. It's like, he's fighting a washed-up guy, and then all of a sudden we see highlights of them like 20 years ago. We're like, dude, all he needs is one hit, and then Jake Paul is done. And then Jake Paul beats him. It's like, dude, fight a real fighter.
Right.
Same thing.
There weren't many of these people, but there were some people that thought Nate Robinson would kick his ass.
Oh, I was rooting so hard. That he went to sleep. That was not great. Not great. Yeah, so we'll be back next week ranking something else. If you're listening, if you're watching, thank you. Subscribe, and please let us know what you want us to rank. If you leave suggestions, we will do them. So please do that, and we'll see you next week. Join live on Wednesday if you would like to.